guys, you join me here, Snow86, and we're back on Ballyspring. So today we are seeding, guys. So we're putting canola in the ground. Some might say a little bit of a frugal effort, considering we might not be around next year to harvest this canola, but it needs to be done, and we are doing it. So not that we're under pressure, but once we complete this job, we'll be rolling the field, and then we are back out to fertilise our grass fields because they are in need of slurry. So that is our goal for today. Fairly simple, but we'll proceed as we can anyway. And the Massey is standing the test of time. It's been a fantastic investment, if I do say so myself. It's really really helped us out on the farm throughout the last couple of years. It's a nice upgrade from the feed that we were running before that. Just about hitting the limits of the horsepower maybe with the seeder, but and possibly with the baler and little jobs. It's kind of maybe just starting to creep and show its lack of, well, it's not so much lack of horsepower. We probably realistically could be running a slightly bigger tractor. Probably, when I say slightly, I do mean like maybe a 300 horsepower. No, it probably might be maybe a 350, 360 horsepower tractor. Especially on the butterfly mowers and things like that. But for now, this Massey is throwing its weight out and it's doing a pretty good job. So yeah, we've had to increase our front weight just a little bit because we were getting a little bit tipsy on the rear, the weight of the seeder. So we've increased that and our performance has improved drastically. So yeah, we'll keep that shape up. And yeah, we're just getting to it here. So as I say, just seeding the canola. We will get a straw base off that, but I'm not too concerned about it because all going well, we'll have a straw base next year on our second arable field because that will be turned into wheat. So pretty okay with all that. And yeah, we're just going to press on here, get this field done, and we'll be back shortly with the roller on board, and it's just to maximize yield really. So if we roll in our seedbed, it'll flatten any stones or any imperfections. It'll take most of them out, won't take all of them out, but it'll take most, and that's what matters, guys. So we're just going to crack on. We're going to keep seeding in the canola. Everything's kind of running smoothly, which is odd to say on the farm. One slight issue in our bale shed, and we had I don't know how to describe it, but upon loading up, our bale stack seemed to just do its own thing, and we now have grass bales. I won't say everywhere, but definitely there's a fair mess inside there. A good chunk of bales managed to move themselves around into a new position. Not sure why they wanted to do it, but they did it. So it's the one thing that annoys me in this game is the lack of I suppose bale handling is just tricky. I suppose it's hard to model in and physics in, but yeah, it's just our bale shed is looking a bit of a mess. Only at the back quarter, the front stack is still holding strong. So yeah, our forecut, as I say, we'll stick a bit more in there, and that should cover us more than enough for the winter months. And yeah, we'll see how we end up. The other thing that slightly annoys me is the mud system is a bit extreme here. I'm nearly washing the tractor on the daily now because we just seem to always have mud on it. So it's a little bit of a pain, but we'll get there. But yeah, we are rolling through the middle of August, guys, and yeah, things are doing well so far. We're still tipping away nicely. As I say, everything just seems to be running to plan or on plan, so yeah, we're kind of happy enough with all that. So we're gonna keep going, keep seeding, and yeah, we'll see what fun we can behold ourselves there then. So this is probably going to be the last pass down this stretch, and yeah, probably will be. I'd say we'll be doubling back down here in a bit. Just jump out and check. Yeah, probably somewhere here. I'd say call it quits on this one, and head back around the corner here and just tie up this little loose end. So while I do that, I will leave you to it, guys, and I will see you in a small bit, and we'll be back out with the roller behind us, and yeah, we'll be flat out rolling the field, getting ready then to move into manure spreading. And we are back, guys. So rolling is well underway. We're, I won't say flat out, we could probably go a little bit quicker here when I think about it. So we'll up the speed here a fraction and we'll get it done just that little bit faster. So it's a tiny yield bonus. I think it's only worth like 5%, but canola is a valuable crop, so why would we not do everything we can to maximise that? The only thing we wouldn't have done is lime this field, but it was limed in the last year, started this year I think. I can't quite remember when we did it, but we did do it. So we are okay on that front. Probably will need the liming after this harvest, but that would be another big lime session. Probably do it every 2 years. We should probably do it every year to keep our yields at the best possible level, but again, I don't think we're under that much pressure now, so we will ignore that in the aim of staying kind of more profitable. Lime is an expensive old game to be in, so we do consume quite a lot when we do it, so yeah, we'll keep it to every second year. I think is probably the best course of action there. But yeah, we're more than halfway through the field now, and we're tipping along at a nice old speed, so shouldn't be too much more longer at it, and we will be back then for some slurry spreading. So that is the one that will take the most amount of time, and I'm actually not 100% sure what we have on the cards after that. It will probably be a quite enough September. October then is going to be busy. I must check the calendar to make sure I'm right in what I'm thinking, but I'm sure our beet harvest will be due, our fork cut will be due. So yeah, October is going to be a busy month, guys, and then it'll settle down then again into November, December, and we'll be back in the yard, and we'll be back kind of just tipping along, maintaining them. We won't have a whole pile of work to do, so hopefully it'll just be a case of watch the money roll in, which is always nice. Yeah, so it'll be pretty good come December, January. Then we have a lash of wheat to sell, and that will probably begin the proceeds of wrapping up on the farm. We might get through to March, April of the following year, which will be interesting to see. Can we survive? I think we will, with the amount of feed we have on the farm and things, so I think we'll be in a good old nick there. But yeah, regards finishing up, that's probably when we'll aim to do it. Now this beet harvest, I've been keeping an eye out, nothing good has come up yet, so it probably will be a case of leasing machinery. The only viable way I can see us doing it, probably cost us about 10,000. Hoping we'll make that back on the sale of the beet. That's kind of what I'm hoping. We won't be doing a whole pile then with that field until early next year, so we'll be out there maybe March, kind of maybe that way. Not sure why I've done it this way, but we have. Yeah, I'll probably be back out there in March, where we'll be preparing the field. It does need lime, so we will do that, and it'll be fertilised and prepped and all that good stuff in preparation for sowing wheat. So it'll be a busy old turn of the year, I suppose, but we'll see how we get on. But for now, we're just going to crack on, keep going as we're going, because we're doing quite well. I know I keep saying it in this video, but we are doing okay, and that shouldn't be forgotten. So we leave a little strip on the way back, so it's not a waste trip up the field. But yeah, the rolling process has gone quite well. I'm quite happy with it. So we will have to spray some weeds in this at some stage, but until they show, I don't think it's going to be too big an issue for us. But yeah, I think all in all, guys, we're doing quite well. As you can see, the grass is starting to slowly be consumed on the other side. Now that pasture is probably the biggest pasture we have at the moment, so it will also be interesting to see how that holds the animals. So we kind of have a, well, actually the first one is quite large as well. The second pasture we have, although we expanded it, could do with further expansion again. But for now, we are where we are. We won't complain. We're doing quite okay, guys. So we're just coming here now to the end of this, and that is a wrap on the rolling. So we'll just gently pull up to the edge of the field, lift up, fold up, and we'll get this all said and done. So we'll put it away, and after that we are swapping then to our slurry tanker, where we have the fun job of tanking out numerous loads of slurry to lots of different grass fields. So they all need it. I don't think there's any actually that don't need it. We're making a terrible job at this reversing, but we'll see, can we jam it in here now at full lock this way? And yeah, that's pretty bad. Yep, that is pretty bad. I think we might actually be stuck. No, we're not quite stuck. So that wasn't the best reversing job we've ever seen. The old big ass front weight doesn't help the cause, but yeah, that is the joys of it. We do need it. Actually, maybe not for rolling, but definitely for seeding we need it. So that's a bit better of a job there with the roller. So we will leave the weight on for tanking, because again, it just gives us a better balance and front grip on our wheels. So that is what we are going to do, guys. So we'll jump in cab here for a bit. We don't do nothing cab. Sometimes hard with some of the tasks on the farm and the view and stuff. Probably try and set up some sort of eye tracking or head tracking or something, but yeah. We hook up our tanker. It has a little bit of slurry in it, so we might just get straight out there and spread this load. And we will go for the hilliest field that we could possibly think of going. And as I look at my gauges, I just realised we need to buy more def and we need to get diesel in this tractor. So we'll get this load out, and once we're back in the yard we might then refill. Might have to take a run to the local shop for some def, because we have 0. So if I engage this, and we are spreading slurry, guys. So this is what we're at. Nothing too exciting, just going to get it done. I think we're on automatic spread, are we? I think it is. Maybe not. No, we are indeed. So it will change as the rate goes up and down, so we'll only throw out kind of what we need, which is no harm. But yeah, we'll get these couple of fields done, and it'll tie in nicely, guys. You can see there's a lovely field of something alongside us that looks like beans or some sort. Would be nice to get in and harvest that, wouldn't it? But yeah, actually, it's impressive. The one thing we never upgraded was our harvester. When I think about it, it's still running the old one from day one. Although now that we'll be running 2 cereal crops, that's probably something that this year we would have done, just to aid the process, because yeah, it'll take a bit of time. 2 big arable fields. And that's us out of slurry. So we'll get back to the yard and we'll refill and go again, guys. But yeah, not having to change the combine was probably a great saving for us on the farm. It really did, considering that we're not big arable operation. Having a small old combine probably did suit us to the best of our abilities. Whether the equipment we did get in, like the flat lifter, the bigger tractor, the Merlot, all that stuff was things that yeah, we probably really did need, especially on an operation like ours. So we are going to get in here, bumpy old part of the yard. we'll back it in, hook it up, get it filling, and we'll be back out on grass, guys. So we'll show that little bit of a process somewhere here. It's always hard to remember. We are a mile off, so we'll back up a little more. I thought it might have been, but yeah, I think the wheel needs to be in line roughly with that pillar. So yeah, should be a lot better now, which I think we are. Can we get it? Don't want to be storing hose, want to be attaching. We're attached there, and it's all gravy. Hit the refill, and away we go, guys. Back to doing some more tanking. So we're going to let it fill away, or I can show you now. Actually, let me flick on the lights over here. And you can really see the mess that happened in the bale shed. Not sure was I pushing them too tight together or what, but yeah, they just, that whole back row completely obliterated itself. So yeah, not great, but we'll keep stacking. We'll get another trail load of bales here on this front, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. In terms of slurry in storage, we have just under 106,000 litres, so it should be more than enough for what we're going to be doing. And yeah, pasture's bare, but yeah, we should have more than enough slurry for the two fields across the way, the one we're currently in, and we also now have the one at the front of the house and the far off field. So all in all, we should be in pretty good nick there, guys. Just gotta find that sweet spot. So we're gonna, oh, wrong way, we're gonna crack on back to the field, guys, and keep spreading some slurry. And yeah, we'll pick this action up here a little bit later, and we'll see how we are getting on. And we are still at slurry, guys, so it's all a go here. Hopefully we clicked the right one there. We're on to the last field, which is the new field in front of the house. And yeah, we're getting it done, guys. We're getting it done. So it's the last, well, it won't say it's the last load. We probably have one more load to go after this. But yeah, we were after doing a lot of slurry, and we're in the processes of finishing it up. So you can see where we've been and what we've done. So we're doing okay. And you can see our beet field is starting to turn a kind of browny colour, which would indicate to me that is probably getting close to ready. I still haven't checked this, even though I said I would. Some time has passed since I said I would. We haven't, so we must be fairly close to some form of readiness on that count. I'm hoping anyway, guys. Although I do think it will be late September, early October before we're actually in the field doing some good on it. So we're going to press on. We're going to do the same we did when we windrowed. We're going to go across the field here. Just the hill is a killer on the horsepower of this tractor, and we'll demonstrate that here in a second when we attempt to go up it to give us a wide enough berth to turn a circle. So we're going to attempt to go up it here now, and you can see we are just slow. We'll throw on the old HUD. You can see we are burning along at 9 miles an hour, 9 kilometers even. It is just a slow slog. So we'll get it done, but yeah, it's just going to be tough work. And this is probably another field we'll end up having to line at the start of the year when I think about it. So yeah, just to ensure we do manage to hit that magic mile of maximum yield. So we're going to go back down and we'll start our cross paths on the field. And yeah, we'll just see how it plays out from there. It should be a lot easier on the tractor going across the field, and we'll slowly work our way up the hill. So we should be in a good old place then towards the end of this load. We probably need another half load or so to see us out. And yeah, we'll be done with slurry, guys. So not sure what we'll be on when we come back next. Every chance, well, I suppose we will have to spray all these lovely fields for weeds, and we'll have to tend to that. There'll be probably a little bit of animal care. Other than that, things will kind of slow down for the September month, as I was saying, before they really ramp up in October. So what we're going to try and do is stockpile enough money between now and that October point that leasing equipment, be it a second tractor and the beet harvester and all that stuff, shouldn't be any issue at all. Now, when I say leasing a tractor, we might go for something big. We'll see what's out there, but yeah, we could end up with something big just to get this beet harvest in. So there's every chance that will happen as well, guys. But for now, we're unsure really. Do we need a second tractor? Will we just plow on with this one? Obviously, if we do go leasing a tractor, then you have the debate of, do we keep it for a while? Do we what with it? Yeah, we'll have to see. Don't really want to be taking out more of a loan, but again, that is also an option if we need to. There's options open to us. That's probably the best way of putting that. We'll just throw these 500 litres out here, and that will close up another section of the field. And we're actually getting a lot more of that than I thought. And there we go, we're empty. So we don't actually need even half a tank. It'll be something quite small. So we'll just get that on board, and yeah, we'll get it done. So we've plenty to mull about when it comes close to this decision on the beet harvest, but we have another episode definitely to think about it, and we'll see how we go. So for now, guys, I'm going to throw in another little bit here and get back to the field to get it done, and I will see you next time, guys. So as always, thanks very much for watching, guys, and if you like and enjoy what you've seen, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to follow more action here on Ballyspring, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Every like and subscription is appreciated, guys. Until next time, we'll see you all again. Take care.